The Blue Jays stay on the nice little roll that they've been on lately as they head to Baltimore at Oriole Park at Camden Yards, and they get the 8-5 victory in Game 1 of the 3-game set against the Baltimore Orioles. And with that win today, the Blue Jays pick up their 60th win on the year. 60-91 are the Blue Jays. But you look at their last two series plus this game, the Jays are 5-2 in that 7-game span. They won the series 2-1 against the Red Sox. They won 2-1 against the Yankees. And they've won the opener against the Orioles there this evening. The story of the game, and it came in the 9th inning, Cavan Biggio picking up the cycle. He hits for the cycle for the first time in his career. The third Blue Jay ever to do so, and the second father-son duo to hit for a cycle. Incredible for Cavan Biggio, and he has been swinging the bat extremely good lately. I've been super impressed with his approach at the plate, and he's making hard contact, and he's just looking a lot more comfortable at the plate now since he's being, I guess, less take-happy. He's swinging a lot more, and I love it from Cavan Biggio. Now, let's start right at the very beginning. Bottom of the first inning, Ryan Tepera actually got the open today, and we keep hearing from Charlie Monteau that Clay Buchholz, now I don't know if it's true, but Clay Buchholz could be basically the only pitcher for the rest of the season who is not started with an opener. Like today, Trent Thorne on the mound, Ryan Tepera opened up for him. We've seen Wilmer Font open before. We've seen Derek Law in the past open before. I guess with TJ Zoik, who's never pitched in September and beyond, and Anthony Kay the same thing, and Trent Thornton the same thing, and he's already pitched a lot this year. I get that. I totally understand that, and we all know it's not about wins and losses and everything. It's all about keeping these guys fresh. And the fact that they've never pitched this deep into a season, I understand it. Well, but the problem is, with Ryan Tepera going out there in the first inning, having basically never pitched in the first, he may have done it once, he has a tough first inning. He does. He has a rough one. He gives up a 2-run shot to Trey Mancini, and Mancini absolutely crushed that ball to dead center field. It's a 2-run shot, and the Jays are down 2-0 just like that. But in the next half inning, a 1-2 pitch to Randall Grichuk, a slider up, and he punches it to the right field, and it carries, and it's gone for Randall Grichuk, getting the Jays back in it. It's 2-1. All right, then we go to the bottom of the third inning with a Bo Bichette 2-out walk, brings up Cavan Biggio, the man of the day, and he gets was it a fastball to Biggio? I think it was, wasn't it? It was a fastball away, but he doesn't try and pull it. He doesn't try to do too much, but he gets barrel to ball, and it goes dead center field, and it's gone! 2-run shot for Biggio, putting the Jays in front 3-2. His 14th home run of the year. Oh my goodness, a great job by Biggio, and the Blue Jays got the lead. Beautiful stuff. Now, in the bottom of the fifth inning, Trey Mancini hits a sacrifice fly to center field to Teoscar Hernandez. I gotta say, Teoscar took a great route to this baseball. He got all the momentum into the throw. It bounces, the slide, the tag. Apparently, he's safe. They do not review it because they reviewed a play earlier to Charlie Montoyo and they got it wrong, so they have no challenge. They call him safe at the plate. You look at the replay, Jensen got his jersey, so he would have been out. But the run comes across because they can't challenge it, and we're tied at 3. Then in the bottom of the 7th inning, Justin Schaefer has an awful time, and Trey Mancini singles to left field. The guy's getting everything done for the Orioles there today. An RBI single there, putting them up 4-3. And then the Blue Jays in the top of the 8th. I mean, who's up to bat? Oh, yeah, right. The guy who did a ton of stuff today, Cavan Biggio. And the thing I love about Biggio in this game, and if I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong with this, but I'm pretty sure I'm right with it. Biggio swung 3-0 in this at-bat. There's one out, nobody on. He's got a 3-0 count, and he swings 3-0. I think he fouls it off. Now, I'm not sure if it was the next pitch or maybe a few pitches later, but then he doubles to right field, and he slides in safely at second. We got a 1-out double. And then Cavan Biggio, this guy, he's turning into one of my favorite players. because he does so many small things to help the team. He stole a base earlier on in the ball game. And then, he gets the double to right field. And then he gets I don't know what he picked on when it came to the pitch. I think it was Sean Armstrong was the pitcher. He picks on some type of move that he had, and he just takes off. Armstrong doesn't know it's coming. He throws home. There's no throw to third because he's already there. Stolen base number 2 on the day for Biggio. He is such a smart player. And it is so beautiful to watch this guy on the bases. It's a pleasure to watch. Now, that 90 feet that he picked up from second to third is massive. Because now all you need is a ball either to the right side of the field. I don't know if they were playing in, but if they weren't, you just got to hit a ball deep. Get a ball in the outfield, in the air, and see what happens. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. does just that as he flies out to right field. But Biggio comes in, and we're tied. The ability to steal 90 feet and steal an extra base, it is huge. Speed is killer. When you get a guy who's not just fast, but smart on the bases, watch out. And that's what happened today. Because that fly ball to right field, it would have made Biggio probably go to third in the play. But now there's 2 out. You need a single to score him. Instead, he steals third, then the sac fly comes, and then a run comes in, and we're tied at 4. Incredible job by Biggio. A great piece of hitting from Lourdes Gurriel, and we're tied at 4. All right? And the bullpen, Derek Law, as we've said it many times before, you scored a run. You just tied the game. You want a clean inning afterwards. Well, Derek Law did just about everything he could. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Great job, Derek Law. Bringing the Blue Jays right back on the offense again after they just scored a run to tie it. And then the first batter of the game, Justin Smoak, 1-0 pitch. Oh, you know what's coming. An absolute smoke bomb from Justin Smoak. Deep to right field, and the Jays are in front. It's 5-4. What an amazing job by this Blue Jays team. I mean, they have shown the ability to never quit. We have seen that all year long, at least for the most part. And I'm loving it. And they weren't done. I mean, they got the home run, and now you got a 5-4 lead, but the Jays were like, we're not done yet. Even after the home run, Hernandez and Davis striked out, so there's 2 out, nobody on. Jansen singles to right field. Then Bo Bichette walks, and now there's 2 on and 2 out now for Cavan Biggio. And he hits a deep fly ball to left center field, and I think the center fielder Williams absolutely crushes into the wall. Misses the ball. Biggio's hoofing it. Loses his bucket rounding second, slides in safely at third with the cycle for Cavan Biggio, the 2-run triple, and it puts the Jays up now 7-4. He gets the cycle. The Jays got a 7-4 lead. What's going on here? This is awesome. Amazing to see. And then, Phillips comes out to pitch for them, and then VR makes an error at short. Can't get Gurriel at first. Biggio comes in. It's 8-4 Blue Jays. And then, Ken Giles comes out, gives a solo shot to Jonathan VR. Whoop-de-doo. And that's the ball game. 8-5 Blue Jays win. Awesome game for the Jays today. Was it a full-on pretty game? No, I wouldn't say so. But was it entertaining? You're darn tootin' it was. They got the offense going. They had some pretty good pitching performances in today's game. I love what we saw from the Blue Jays today. Would I've loved to see Justin Schaefer maybe be a little bit better? Absolutely. Let's talk about the stats here real quick, because there are quite a few positives to take from this ball game. First off, Bo Bichette. Yes, he goes 0 for 3 in the ball game. However, as the leadoff guy, you just try to get on base. And Bo Bichette walks twice, and he scores twice. This is when you have a 2, 3, 4, you can even throw a number 5 hitter that is dominant, that is good, and your leadoff guy can get on base. It does so many good things for your team. And yes, Bichette didn't score or didn't get a hit today, but he walked twice. He got on base twice, and he came around both times because not only is Cavan Biggio flipping red hot, everyone else is doing their thing and chipping in. Speaking of Cavan Biggio, let's just talk about this line. 4 for 5 with 4 RBIs, scored 3 runs, and yeah, he had the home run, obviously, with the cycle. His batting average jumped to 230. Remember when this guy was flirting with 200? He's now hitting 230 on the season. Cavan Biggio is turning into an amazing player, and I'm loving what we're seeing from him. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. was 1 for 4. He gets the RBI on the sacrifice fly, so good to see for him. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. goes 2 for 4. Great, and walks once. Great day at the plate for Vladdy. We have not been able to say that a lot lately, and especially that last hit. Because the first one was a blooper. But the last one, that's the one that I look at and I'm like, that's more like Vladdy. A rip base hit right back up the middle. Gorgeous. Loving what we're seeing from Vladdy there. Randall Grichuk 1 for 5. However, he gets the job done. Gets a home run, his 29th home run of the year. One more home run for Randall Grichuk to crack 30 home runs. He's already passed his career high. 30 is a big number, and I'd love to see Grichuk hit that number. Because you know what? No matter what his batting average is, he's a 30 home run guy. He's going to have over 75 RBIs. He's been productive, and that's what I love to see from Randall Grichuk. Smokey was 1 for 4. He picked up the go-ahead home run. Good job by Smokey. Hernandez goes 1 for 4 in the ball game, and Danny Jansen goes 2 for 4 with the run scored. Good to see for Jano to get a couple hits there at the bottom of the lineup, especially with the way Reese McGuire is playing lately. It's great to see Danny Jansen get a couple hits in the game today. Now let's go to the pitching and see what happened there today. We talked about Ryan Tepera already, and Trent Thornton in his last time out when he came in relief against Boston went 5 no-hit innings. Today, it wasn't as good as that, but he was still very good. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 run, walked 1 and struck out 4. Now, as we have said with Trent Thornton in the past, when he gets into trouble, he usually caves in. But there was a moment in this ball game, and I don't know exactly which inning it was. I think there was 2 guys on, and I think it was Chris Davis was at the plate, and he fell behind Davis 3-0. I mean, it was a complete disaster, right? Bichette makes an error with 2 out and nobody on to get a base runner. Then he gives up a single. Then he's got a 3-0 count to Davis. It's all falling apart, but he crawls back into the count, getting it 3-2. Then he gets Davis to ground out to end the inning. No damage done. Great job by Trent Thornton today. He was spectacular. His ERA going into the ball game was 5.04. At the end of the ball game, 4.93. Great to see him get that under 5 because it is well-deserved. He has had a great season. I've loved what we see from Trent Thornton. He's definitely going to be in the rotation next year. Hopefully he improves and gets better, but I'm loving what we're seeing down the stretch to end his season. It would be nice to see him end the year kind of like this. All right? And Justin Schaefer had a tough one, though. 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, a walk, and an earned run. He had a tough time there in his 2/3 of an inning. Buddy Boshears comes out, faced one guy, walks him, and that's his night. Okay, good job, buddy. Literally. And Brock Stewart comes out, faces the one batter, gets him out, and ends that rough inning that they scored the 1 run in. And then Derek Law, we talked about having him having that 1 clean inning of work, and then Ken Giles with his the home run to give it to Jonathan Villar. But that was it. The Blue Jays win the game. They've won 2 in a row now. They're 5-5 in their last 10. They've won a series against the Yankees, the Red Sox, and they have an opportunity to win a series against the Baltimore Orioles. 7:05 first pitch at Oriole Park at Camden Yard there tomorrow night. Clay Buchholz, Dylan Bundy are the starting pitchers there in tomorrow's game. And, hey, you win that series, you have 5 teams in the division. Excluding yourself, there's 4 other teams. If you win this game tomorrow, you have beaten 3 teams. All the other 3 teams in that division, except for Tampa Bay, but Tampa Bay's a freaky nature, especially against the Blue Jays. We can't do anything against Tampa Bay, so we'll lay off those guys. But you won a series against the Red Sox, a series against the Yankees, and you have an opportunity to win a series against the Orioles. Now, ideally, it's not that big of a task if winning a series against the Orioles, but you guys know what I mean. And if you can beat your division, you're going to be one of the best teams in baseball. Now, I'm not saying the Jays are one of the best teams in baseball, because clearly they're not. But to end the year the way they are right now, it's nice to see. It really, really is. And I'd love them to win another ball game tomorrow, win the series, and have won 3 straight series. It'd be awesome to see. continue on the stretch to end the year on a positive note. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. You guys enjoyed this video and you guys enjoyed the ball game there today. Smack that like button. Do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below your guys' thoughts on the game. Your thoughts on Cavan Biggio. Your thoughts on Trent Thornton. Your thoughts on Vladdy. Gurriel. I was going to say Jankowski. I don't know where I was going with that. But Danny Jansen. What about Bo Bichette? What do you think of his ball game today? Let me know in the... And also, Derek Law. The guy's here raised almost 4.5. It was over 6.5 a while ago before he started getting hot. Derek Law is turning into a very reliable reliever for the Blue Jays. Now, will it continue to end the season, and will he be able to do this next year? I don't know. But for right now, over the past month and a half, 2 months, he has been stellar. And I've loved what we've seen from Derek Law. And remember, we got him in the Kevin Pillar trade. And he was probably just a throw-in piece. So, interesting. We've seen throw-in pieces get pretty good in the past, though. Edwin. Okay. So, guys, like I said, comment down below everything you guys want to talk about towards the Toronto Blue Jays and the way they've played as of late. All right, and guys, check out Main Man Mo Buckets on Twitter, Blue Jays Wave on Instagram. Guys, Twitter is down below for myself. Follow up, send me a DM, do all that great stuff, and I'll talk to you guys Leafs edition in Game 2 of the preseason there tomorrow, as we'll be talking about Game 2 of the preseason. We're going to be seeing the Austin Matthews line there tomorrow against Ottawa in Ottawa. So we'll be able to talk about that and kind of see how things are going to be going there. Hopefully come out with a victory, even though it doesn't mean anything, but it's nice to talk about a W no matter what, right? And as for our Toronto Blue Jays, they'll be taking on the Baltimore Orioles in Game 2 of the 3-game series at Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Clay Buchholz, Dylan Bundy are the starting pitchers there tomorrow night, 7:05, first pitch at Camden Yards. Thank you guys so much for listening and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Talk to you guys then.